This pretty good coverage is brought to you by Power Grip, the official retail partner of the European Pro Tour.
Welcome back to MDG Media's coverage of the Järva Open 2023, 7th stop on the European Pro Tour. This is round 2, back 9, FPO lead card action from the legendary Järva disc golf course. Andrew Gum here, excited to bring you the rest of this moving day. Got Olivia Kindstedt there charging, 3 strokes clear of Anneli and Elina at the halfway point. Sofie and Tijna just 1 stroke back of them. And as you can see, getting it done there on the front 9 with that -1, 2 birdies and 1 bogey. Hole 10 is a 101 meter par 3. Pretty open in the beginning, and then you got these 2 big trees that you have to get between with a big hyzer for the righty backhand player. And right when you get around the corner, you'll see the basket is perched up there on a really tricky green. Kind of a spiny ridge. A lot of really thick stuff behind it. You don't want to be in there. There is some OB back to the left and behind it. Pretty good move on this. You can fight inside of that, but it does catch those tree branches and knocks her down in the middle of the fairway. Just a little too tight on that hyzer line. Nice line there. It's going to be a circle 2 look at it. A little bit overturned. Fights through really well though. It's going to be all the way up there, close to the green. One just a little high and inside. Trickles down underneath that tree. Should have a little bit of work to do to get up and down the low ceiling. Sofie in a similar spot. Great upshot there. Sticks the green. About 5 meters left for the par save. Tijna also trying to get up and down for the par. A little bit wide as it comes in. She'll have some trees in her way. Just outside the circle. Elina the closest one, just pitching it up. Not the closest one, sorry. Olivia was here. She's also going to pitch up, so. Tijna has to lay up for the bogey after being a little bit out of position there after the upshot. Par looks for everybody else. Sofie knocks it down. Some short cleanups for the rest. 3.72 average today on this one. 6th most difficult. We did have a great highlight birdie from Matilda Rinabom. She put it to 5 meters and made the putt. Got to see that on Disc Golf Stream's live coverage. Hole 11, par 3, 125 meters. Blind shot from the tee. You gotta get something to come down soft just past this ridge. There you can see the basket. Very steep sloping hillside. Can roll forever if you're not careful down that hill. Tenth most difficult hole at 3.39 average. Haven't seen any birdies yet today. And we didn't see any yesterday either, so no birdies yet from the field. Let's see if the lead card can get it done. Anheuser's shot doesn't quite crest the hill for Sofie. Olivia's forehand low to get all the way there, but safe in the middle. Touchy upshot from there, though. Good looking forehand rip here. Skips and rolls over the crest of the hill. She'll have a look at the basket. Quite a scary putt to run. Tijna with a nice low line with the backhand. Skips into the middle of the fairway. Touchy upshot from there left. Tijna first. Pretty good. Curls out a little bit at the end of it. Gonna be a tester in the wind. This hole was the only thing that really tripped up Olivia yesterday. She ended up taking a 6 after her short approach got up and rolled all the way down the hill. She elected to rethrow from her previous lie. Ended up taking a triple bogey. Didn't let it bother her though. She kept marching right along and she pretty much shredded up the rest of the back 9. Earned her spot on this lead card. Looks like she's going to be able to handle it better today on this one. She's currently outright leader now at 1 down. Played a solid front 9. Tijna misses that putt. It's looking like another bogey or worse for her here on the back 9. And her putt is just a little bit too far right. Catches chains, but not much of a chance of sticking that far wide. Coming on back for the double bogue. +6 now. 7 strokes behind the lead. Moving in the wrong direction at the moment, but plenty of time to turn things around. Solid putt for par there. Even on the back so far, and same for Sofie. And Olivia as well. Hole 12, par 4, 160-meter downhill shot with OB on the right side. Beautiful views everywhere. You should drive to come in somewhere into the middle so that you'll have a way to approach the green that's pretty well guarded here. Big cluster of trees on the front side and behind. This little bush that can be pretty grabby right there at the opening. Don't want to get stuck in there, but you want to get just over it and move right. There you see the basket. Some OB back there behind it on the right side. 4.17 average today. A little bit trickier than yesterday with the wind. Good shape on that. Lands in a good spot. Just over 40 meters left to the basket. And with a pretty good line of attack as well. Olivia taking a rive. Stable enough to fight the wind. Putting on a bit of a hyzer and letting it fall down right there in the middle of the fairway. Really good position. Elina with their go-to salt. Nice flying distance driver, and she gets it to stand up. Flying nice and straight and skipping into a pretty good spot. Maybe just a little pinched on the left. Should have an open swing though and a pretty good line. Tijna riding the right side and fading heavy. Way up there. Prime position. Very well done. Looking to bounce back after some early struggles here on the back nine. That's a good drive. Elina indeed is pinched here. She has to reach out with the forehand. From a knee. Kicks an early tree and a late tree. She's going to be behind that wall of guardian trees. Hopefully she can punch through. Get up and down for the par. Olivia right here. Just over 50 meters to the basket and lined up for a nice little harp flick. A little high. Falls down, circles edge. A little insight on this forehand line from Sofie. See if Tijna can get a nice approach close to the basket. She gets it just over that bush. Sliding a little bit long, but not too far. Pitch ups for par. Olivia trying to get this in. And she hits it right there about 10 meters. Out in front. Sofie just shy there, hits the top cage. Tijna for the birdie. Bangs it. Solid putt there. Perfect way to bounce back after those struggles. Elina here to get the par. Just a little bit off right side. And for the bogey, Sofie cleaning up the par here. Hole 13, 229 meters. Par 5. OB left and right. Landing zone narrows down right here with that OB trap that you see on the left, a little peninsula. Quite a few small trees to work with. One little bit bigger tree up here by the green, and the basket just behind it. Pretty open hole, so the wind can be an issue. You got to be careful with all those OB stakes. But a very scoreable par 5, averaging 5.5. No birdies yet from the field coming into this lead card today. There were quite a few yesterday. Tijna into the middle of the fairway. Good stroke. Hang it wide and let the disc work back to the middle. Oh, a little low. Good kick off the tree. Comes back safe on the fairway. Elina. Good looking shot.
Men jag kapar alla buskar nu känner jag. Det är spelet på det här.
Elina progressing up the fairway as well. Olivia, nice full flight on that low shot. Skips up about 40 meters left. Tijna, well played in the fairway as well. Sofie. Oh, curls up behind that little bush. Might have some tricky footing, but got some great distance there. Elina's upshot flashes past the basket. Skips up right there on the circle's edge. Olivia puts that right next to the basket for a birdie. Solid up there, right under the basket. And a good upshot there from Sofie. Elina just a little high again, hits the band. She's been a little bit off on some of those putts from the circle's edge. She'll go ahead and clean up there for the par. And tap in birdies for Olivia and Tijna. The only birdies of the day, and they both parked it. Very well played. Olivia now 3 down for the round and event. Starting to distance herself from the pack. And she was shredding up this back 9 yesterday as well. On to hole 14, another par 5, 253 meters. A lot of OB again. You got this river dividing the fairways. About 120 meters of power required to clear it all. Then it's further on down, flat, lots of beautiful trees. OB lining it all the way and pretty close behind it. 5.22 average. Pretty well balanced between birdies and bogeys. Brought to you by Zuka. Olivia tugs over on it. Needs to get back quick. It does. That'll be fine. Nice stable disc there. FX4, I think, for Tijna. Some real straight, nice lines with this. And this is going to check up perfectly right short of the OB river. Sofie over there on the left side. Elina gets caught up in some bushes there, making it difficult. She won't get a run up. And pending backhand. Good stroke. Good balance and swings it up there into the middle of the fairway. Sofie, nice one. Right there, center cut. Tijna here in good position. Keeping it safe in the middle. A little low, but Olivia gets up there on the left side. In a good spot. Testing that left side, hits the stake and stays safe. Saved by the OB stake there. Tijna with a really nice line here and getting some good skip. Right up there. Sofie with a really good move on this one. Skipping up long of the basket. She'll have a birdie look as well. Olivia also with the solid upshot. She's just about parked there. So our lead card going after this hole. We got 3 birdie looks. Elina here. Trying to get up and down for par. Nicely done. So Tijna here for circle 2 highlight birdie. About 12, 13 meters. Drills it home. Another great putt from her. And that's a turkey. 3 birdies in a row. Bouncing back after some early struggles there on the back 9. Fantastic putting there. Sofie, short look for her birdie. No doubt about it. Back to +1 for the round. 1 down on the back 9. And Olivia, first up, Elina cleaning up the par. Makes good. And Olivia with just a short putt here for a turkey of her own. To move to 4 down total. 4 down for the round. Way out in front. Great birdies there. Well played from the card. We did have 1 more birdie on the day from Ingvild Lundvik. And on to hole 15, 126 meters. Moving quickly and hard from right to left. And continuing to turn left. All the way around this thickly wooded corner. You'll see the basket well protected back here. Site of the Crazy Eagle from Niklas Antila last year. Different tee pad for the MPO, but even more of a horseshoe shape shot. Olivia with a nice drive here. Just pushes a little bit too straight on the right side there. She's going to have some obstructions on the upshot. This looks good from Tijna. Maybe just a little bit too inside. Sofie hits some early branches and gets knocked down before the first turn. Elina's holding a little bit straight. Going to be over there behind some of those small trees. Sofie's second shot kicks out to the fairway. Doesn't gain much distance, but into a better position. Elina actually has an open look here. I thought she was behind those trees, but she's able to get a nice run up and try to power a little skip shot. Gets it most of the way there. Circle 2 look for birdie now. Olivia's a little bit more obstructed. She has to go patent pending. She's showing great balance and speed with these swings. And puts a pretty good move on that one. Didn't quite see it finish, but I think she's up there somewhere pretty close. Sofie tries this little inside gap and she nails it. And she's right there. Close to the basket. Looking for par. Tijna a little bit out of position. Looking for that same gap. She does get through it, but not all the way up to the basket. Olivia jump putt approach. Securing the par. for birdie. Just puts it close for the par. Olivia in for the par.
Sorry. Yep.
Nice putt from Sofie. So it's a par frame here on 15. What's the second easiest hole at 4.11 average? Some nice birdies there from Ingvild Hannalemata and Therese Molin. Hole 16, par 4, 194 meters. Pretty wide open fairway. OB lining right and left sides. Green, pretty well guarded again. Got some tall trees here in front of it, and one really big tree with a low ceiling just in front of it. Also OB line pretty tight behind there. You can see the white stakes. Does come into play from time to time. This one actually averaging a full stroke over par today. A little bit windier here out in the open. Olivia, the only player in the field to get this birdie yesterday. No birdies yet today. Sofie high, fading out. A little bit short, but wide open. Elina getting a lot of turn. Stay one up just in time to come back safe. Tijna stuck behind this little tree. Tries to go patent pending, but leaves the nose up. Safe and bounds, a little bit pinched off. Just gonna have to try to go up and over it there on the third shot now. Sofie skipping it up there. Close to the green. Olivia with a little bit early release. Straight into those trees. Shot to scramble for the par now. Elina getting some great distance off the tee. Putting a nice swing on this. Skipping up there. Should be about 17, 18 meters for a birdie look there. Big spike hyzer from Tijna. Hits some trees and comes down. Not too far off from the basket there. Deep circle 2. Putting for par though. And Olivia finding some trouble here. Doesn't progress too far there. Now she's got this step or jump putt approach. Great job there. Tips it up to the koozie and right under the basket. Tijna pitches up. Elina here for the only birdie of the day. Nails it from way deep. Super highlight there. Get to see it again. Step through. Slow-mo right on the money. Very well done. Big momentum booster. Yeah, the hardest hole on the course and the only birdie of the day from Elina Rydberg. Solid stuff. Great highlight there. Moving on to 17, par 3, 94 meters. Quite a few different ways to attack it. Got this really low line here that the drone's flying. A little bit more airspace on the straight and left side, but plenty of options. Have to be very precise though with the line and try to get yourself a birdie on the fourth easiest hole on the course, 3.17 average. The only birdie of the day coming into this lead card was Matilda. See if we can get a few on this lead card. That one's a little bit left, but this one a little overturned, cuts back to the middle. Outside birdie range though. Nice shape to this one if it can fight through the trees, and it sure does. Just about parked there. Should be a birdie for Olivia. Good shape. This one's just a little low. Can't get over the fence and bushes. There you see it, wedged in between them. Just gonna have to go with a little bit of an overhand, kind of a scuba type 3/4 pancake throw. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but it's effective there. Pretty good out, a little bit work left. She's within a tough spot over there. Sofie's approach should be fine. Oh, chains out, just a little bit left. Elina trying to hang on to that lead card position. Bogey's going to drop her back, though. One stroke from that spot. And Sofie in for the par. Clean on the back nine. One down. Good looking scorecard there. Good putt. Olivia here for birdie. Just the second birdie of the day on this one. And moves her to 4 down on the round and for the event. way out in front. One hole left here, 18. Difficult par 4, 194 meters, way uphill. Quite a few trees to deal with. Pretty thick over there on the left side in the woods. Deadly rollaway stuff going on the right as the hill slopes strongly left to right. This little bush here, just over that is the biggest line towards the basket on the approach. Bit of a low ceiling though, and yeah, rollaway's definitely an issue there. .94 average on this one, so second hardest on the course. Don't have any birdies yet for the event. Good shot from Olivia. Sofie getting some wind bounces. Lands in a good spot. Tijna right down the middle. And Elina also with a good swing. Everybody in good position here off the tee. See that wind picking up a little bit, making this hole even more difficult. High highs there. Comes down soft. Lower line here. Moving right. Caught up in a bush, but good distance. Stand still from Olivia. Nice commitment. Gets her right up there, just short of that bush. Tina's up on the shelf. Nicely done. Stand still forehand approach from Elina. Just a little bit short. Tricky position here. Sofie stretched out. Well done. Right up there in the circle. Olivia looking to finish up. Stellar round. Puts it really close. Gonna finish at 4 down. Hot shooting. Elina here. Giving it a run. Unable to connect. She'll have to settle for bogey, and that's going to drop her off that lead card for tomorrow. Great finish there from Sofie. Olivia's tap in to finish 4 down, 985 rated round. Very well played. It's going to give her solo lead coming into the final round. Järva Open. She's looking to take down the biggest win of her career. There you see it. She's going to have 5 strokes over Anneli Togias-Manista, who has a lot to play for herself. If she's able to finish on the podium this weekend, she will be your European Pro Tour points champion. Lots of storylines here for the final day. It's going to be some incredibly exciting action. You don't want to miss out on that. Make sure you come on back for the final round. Here you see our lead card, Sofie and Tijna, will be back for more action. Olivia here is going to look to close the deal. Her first European Pro Tour title. Big thanks to MDG Media for another quality production and all the tour partners that helped make this happen. Andrew Gum here. Thank you all for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you for the final round.